And we are live. Hey, also, Lerato Nxumalo. I hope I've said that right. She came out and she had a few choice words for the people who've been clickbaiting her clips and talking trash on Twitter and everywhere else and gossiping channels. So we're gonna listen to her and we're gonna have our opinion. Of course, it's gonna be unfiltered, and I'm gonna pause whenever I want to say something because that's how I do things over here. So be cool, chill, okay? We're just having fun. It's Friday, and let's listen to Miss Little Influence over here. Teach us something about whatever.
Recognize bullying when it's your own child coming from school in tears, when it's your own sister, when it's your own family member. Where do you think children learn it from? They learn it from adults, from grown people creating accounts, taking things out of context, turning strangers into targets for your own entertainment. Anymore, guys, it's just straight up bullying.
Okay, I don't know
And
what
if you've
happened that makes her say this isn't it gossip anymore and going after children and clickbaiting and whatever. But Sumalo, you are an entertainer and you understand the game. You understand that when you go out in the public, you'll find people who love you and you'll find people who don't like your ish and you'll find people who want to make money off you. So okay, let's hear you then. But don't be saying children this and that and they be learning or whatever. We know. And then
instinct is to spend your day obsessing over someone that doesn't even know you exist.
okay, it's not obsessing, and when you put out your content or whatever is it that she puts content, right? When you put out your content or art to people, don't you put out to people who don't exist? Or do you know everyone that watches and listens to your content? No, you don't. So it's the same over here. We don't know you exist. You don't know we exist. We exist. Okay, we exist in a medium somewhere. So it's fair.
You have some serious internal work to do.
You have some serious internal work to do because if you had some internal work to do, you wouldn't be screaming at a black screen at people who'll just look at this video and laugh at you, girl. But okay, go off.
Ask yourself why. Why are you triggered by this person's life? Envy is a sin, babe. I'm talking about envy. Envy is a sin.
Okay, Pastor Nxumalo. Right. Right.
Turning that admiration into something good and being inspired, telling yourself that, look, I want to pray, I want to work hard so I can have a life like that. You'd rather envy and tell yourself, oh, well, if I can't have it, and if God can't give it to me, let me spend my days tearing someone else down. You can pray every.
I mean, it's not as easy as you say that. They envious people, I am one of them. Sure. Envious people don't wake up and say, "Oh, I don't have this. Let me spend my days obsessing over this." No, it comes from a lack in their soul or whatever. It comes from a fear of not having. It comes from a place of fear of lack. So it's a psychological thing. It's a soul thing. So it's not like they want to come out and start wanting other people things. It's that they need to do some shadow work to release that envy. But if you shout at them like this, then you're not helping them either. Okay? You're not helping them either because you also play into that envious trick when you post how you live, where you live, and how you're doing, and people see that it's really great and aspirational, right? And people love aspirational content because they're not living the life that you are living. Would you call someone who subscribes to your channel and watches you and pours all that energy and money and blessings unto you as envious? No, you'd call them a supporter. In that case, if a supporter exists, the opposite of a supporter also exists. And it's not an envious person, it's just a person who doesn't support you. So same people spend their days staring you down. Maybe you have specific someone that spends their days staring you down, but if you're generalizing it, then it it, it won't help, child. It's a personal thing, child.
Every single
And it's part of the business, child.
night asking God to move in your life. But ask yourself, what does my heart look like when I'm looking at someone's life? What does my heart look like online? What am I doing? What?
Not everyone has this. Not everyone thinks the same way that you think, right? So when you say cha, look at your actions on social media or whatever, that not everyone is perfect. Even you, I could point out one thing in all your perfection that you have, that you don't seem to, control or let go, or have dominated or submitted it unto God, as you say. So when you have that flaw, and then I come in against you with that flaw, and I'm telling you, look at your heart. This is why God doesn't listen to you, because look at your heart. Look at what you're doing. How will that make you? It won't make you feel no good or any better. It will just make you look like non-empathetic. I mean, if you're fighting someone specific, then say the name, at them. Don't be shouting at people like. Sure.
What are you planting in people's lives? You cannot possibly sow hatred and expect to reap peace. It's not going to happen, babe.
Okay, that is true. You're right. You're right. Period.
Ask yourself, why are you triggered? Why are you triggered by someone that you do not know? By someone that you've never met a day in your life? And
Well, we live in a social world, so, and the social world is online, so we feel closer. Most people right now feel closer to the people that they follow and whatever the brands that they interact with on a daily basis, more than their family members, because it's aspirational. It's not a lot of work. You don't know them. You kind of don't owe them anything except support and online views and na. So if you benefit from that and you get your scratch each from that, then you know let them watch, I guess. And it doesn't matter if they've never met you. Opinions, everybody has opinions.
to the people behind fake accounts, please don't ever mistaken silence for weakness. Please don't ever think that you're not going to get caught. The reason why we stay quiet, guys, is because we actually have people in our lives that love us and care about us and that tell us that, look, do you saying this?
Right. Or they can tell you shut down your YouTube channel and your platform and be private. They can tell you delete Instagram and be private. They can tell you don't show your life over there, be private. Advice. Everyone has some.
It's going to take away your peace. We have brands, we have businesses, we have families to protect. We don't wrestle with pigs. You know what a pig does? It likes getting dirty. A pig is dirty,
Are
especially
you
a lot of things.
saying that the fake accounts that you're saying fake accounts? I don't think. Okay, sure, maybe let's go with fake accounts. Are you saying that the fake accounts are pigs and are dirty, and you're not fighting with them, and you're making a whole ass video shouting at the pigs that are dirty that you don't fuck with, to tell them that you don't fuck with? Miss, haven't you heard of, what is the word? If you argue with fools, you become a fool. And I guess maybe you've reached your tipping point, and all the advice that your families, whatever they've told you to not listen to, not entertain, has gone over your head, and now you're over it. And you want to tell them pigs that they should stay in their lane. Okay, sure.
Don't. That's why you hide behind a fake account. That's why
Uh, I mean, if you go to their, I think you can find their Gmail account and then you can send them an email. Sure.
you're joining a hate mob of someone that you don't even know, of someone that you actually even follow.
Go, you shouted at people you don't even know. You screaming at people you don't know. You shut.
But if people are talking shit about that person, you're joining. Because why? You want to feel seen. You want to
I mean, misery loves company. I mean, you should know that, right?
feel like you belong. Being quiet doesn't mean that we're blind, guys. It doesn't mean that we're stupid. We're just choosing self control. If someone's life inspires you, let it inspire you, babe. Do not succumb. It's such a horrible place to be. And
So, child, it is what it is. It has been there since Cain. It has been there since Cain. Cain and Abel. So, what can you do, girl?
you think it's only affecting you? It's actually affecting your kids as well. Karma is a real thing.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. The lie.
I don't think you understand that. It's going to affect your kids. It's definitely affecting your future. It's affecting your current life.
Back to sender. Back to sender. Back to sender.
You're busy hating on someone online and you wonder why God keeps blessing you.
Guys, I'm not a hater. Nah, I'm not a hater. I don't hate on people. On people. Like, I don't choose to hate on no one. Actually, yeah, I choose to love people, and loving people is understanding them and understanding that some are gonna hate, some are gonna love, some people are weirdo, some people are cool, some people I get mad at. But then I'm like, what can I do? I just let it go, because if I carry the burden of other people, then I won't live my life. So I ain't a hater. So all that I'm doing, it's a joke. Okay, it's a joke. I don't know this girl. I don't hate this girl. Period. We're just listening and reacting.
Wake up, babe. Open your.
Oh, and you wonder why God keeps blessing them. Go, go. So you see, your life is perfect. Is your life perfect because people hate on you? Does God keep blessing you because people keep hating on you? Yeah, that's being entitled, bro. You're entitled to God's blessing. Just because people hate on you doesn't mean that God is blessing you. It don't mean that. It's not similar. It's not relatable. It's not relative. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking. It's not relative. Okay, it doesn't mean someone hates me. Oh, God blesses me. No, God blesses people out of His own goodness. God gives rain to the wicked and the non-wicked. God is love, and love allows people to be who they are. And those who come to Him and choose to walk in His ways, of course, He'll have favor and whatever upon them and keep blessing them because of maybe how they have relations with Him. But it doesn't mean that if someone hates on me, God blesses me. Now you're saying the wrong message. Even Jesus, the one God loves the most, His Son, His only begotten Son. Hello? Hallelujah. Even Him was hated on. You didn't hear Jesus say, "Oh, you keep hating me and God keeps blessing me." Bruh.
Journal your feelings. Ask yourself, why am I so triggered by this person's happiness? Why am I so triggered by this person's success? Uyakhohlwa ukuthi guys siphuma elokishini. Hamba siyayazi sinayo. Ukuthi ake ngivele ngisuke nje ngizofuna. I have a lot to lose.
I haven't had in the future.
You know what I admire? I admire the fact that it's always the fake accounts that start shit. It's always the gossip blogs.
Of course. What did you think? Of course, they'll be hiding because they're doing something that is out of their shadow self. They're being the bad guys and the villains hide in the dark. Is that a new concept? No. But also, but also, not only fake accounts, but also real accounts. They're talking, right? Why wouldn't you say that?
You're never gonna come at me directly. That I really admire because you know your place.
Sure, okay, she's the big bad wolf and I'm the scared. Ooh, we nervous now. It's, things are getting sticky.
And needless to say, the content that I create is for my real supporters, people that actually care.
People that actually care. Are you in their mind, in their households, to see that they actually care? No, you're not. Maybe they hate watching. Maybe they're watching to see, well, how the rich live, or the entitled, and probably, I don't know, they're beneath you too. So go
What I have
on,
to share, people
girl.
that have always supported me since the beginning until now.
Aren't they growing? Is it the same amount of people since you started? Did you start with 100K people or whatever amount you have? No, you didn't. You grew, and people grew with you. Some left, some came, some jumped on the wagon later on, some been there since early. And do you know their heart? Do you know their minds? Are you in their homes to know they're not hate watching? Do you think that the intentions are sincere? Are they not pigs to chop?
It's not for you to have an opinion. I don't give a damn about your opinion, baby.
Yeah, and we don't give a damn about this whole video too. I guess we on the same mindset, right?
It doesn't add anything to my life. My bank balance is still fat.
So you wanted to brag. You just wanted to brag, to call other pigs and say they're beneath you and brag about your bank balance. Okay, you're rich, and there's so many rich people. Rich, eh?
Ungenzela nje wena empilweni yami ungenzeli next. And before anyone that knows me tries to call me and tell me, oh my gosh, Lerato, do not, listen here. You guys have seen it. It's enough. My mom is on this freaking app, guys. Like, damn. My mom is of old age. She sees all these things you guys say about her child. How do you think that makes her feel? Enough.
Even as we have moms, and I don't know what to tell you. Mothers are everywhere. No, mothers, right? We have moms. Too. Yeah, yeah, we do. Yeah, and our moms, yeah, they know what we're doing. We are up in your comments. Yeah, they feel no way too, because mother's child.
Enough is enough, babe.
Or should we care more about your mom? Okay, yeah, maybe we should care more about your mom. Okay, sorry, mommy.
Go build. Pray. Heal.
And then after we've done all that, then what? We build, we pray, we heal. Then
Uzobona nawe izinto zakho zoqala ukuvuleka zizokhanya. If it's not too late, of course. Nizohlanya. Abanikhuzi kini. Bafop, you do not know the favor that someone carries in the spiritual realm. That you
period,
keep messing with their lives
period, girl, period. Now there we agree.
and you're not realizing that it's actually screwing up your life.
Okay, so if I talk cack about you, is that what? If I talk cack about you, that means that it's screwing up my life. I mean, I do get that you saw what you reap, but if I talk cack about you, then that means that my life is being screwed, and you get blessings and I don't get blessings because I talk cack about you, because you don't talk nothing. You have nothing, no negativity towards anyone at all. Miss me with this BS. Girl, if you favor, that's cool. Period. Live with your own favor. Keep it a secret. If in fact favored people are like, they chill, they're in the background chilling with their favor. They don't want to show anyone that they are favored because they know them evil eyes are around. But that doesn't mean that if I talk cack about you, my life is crude. Okay, maybe if I talk about you all the time, every time, and I'm obsessed, my life is cruel. But if I come and write my own opinion and say, what you did was da 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 da, and I don't like it, that doesn't mean my life is cruel. But I guess you're talking to the gossip channel, so you say that their life is terrible because they gossip. Fine.
Be careful. Ungavumeli kube 666. Nqaba ngawe, umdala. Uney'ngane. Nqaba ngawe, umncane. You have your whole life ahead of you. Nqaba ngawe, babe.
I think she's talking to someone. Yeah, she's talking to someone specific. Because I'm not your babe.
And this will be the last time I'm addressing anything and anyone.
Child, okay. I guess we should be afraid.
The reason why my life is content for you gossip blogs, my life is content for you fake pages, is because you are beneath me.
No way, did she? Brata, brata. No, she didn't care for these people. Ain't no way she did that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You call other people beneath you now, and that favor that you're talking about, girl, I think it's gonna run out. You can't do that. You can't do that. You reap what you sow, girl. You listen, okay? There's this quote in life that says, I am above no one, I am less than no one, I am equal to everyone. And I assume you don't have that mindset. So you think you're beneath someone, or you think you're beneath, you think so lowly of yourself. Because usually when people talk like this, when they insult people, insult is their own projection of how, or a lack of something that they see within themselves, that they are projecting onto other people. And if it was too much that it triggered you, that you're coming out and calling other people beneath you, then that means you haven't done all these things that you're telling other people to do, like journaling and whatever. Maybe instead of coming to the internet and calling other people beneath you, because that is going to look bad on your brand, whatever it is, and your public relations. Maybe you should have listened to the people who told you to shut up. Maybe before, doing that, you could have. What? My train thought has left. You could have channeled and not projected how you're truly feeling onto other people, because now you're showing your eye. You're showing your eye, girl. You're showing how you truly feel about the people that watch you. Okay.
Enough is enough.
And I get you mad. I understand, guys. At some point, the reaches a breaking point or a boiling point, and maybe this is hers. So maybe I shouldn't judge her so much. I do understand that concept, but the tongue is a very small organ. But what it produces is fury, and if you don't have the control of your tongue and watch what you say, like she has told people to have self-control, then you're preaching water and drinking wine, and people will just be laughing at you, and I'll be dropping them gong ass sounds. Go.
We are not stupid, we are not passive, and we actually do have backbones. We just choose not to wrestle with you pigs.
Back to sender, back to sender, back to sender.
Have a lovely day.
Now. Right. Y'all heard? Y'all heard? Your pigs, you had anything, everything? Yeah, I'm guessing. So, our influencers bullying her. Let's listen to this one's opinion. Just a little bit, then I go.
I'm not even going to lie. Wow.
Yeah, being called a pig is not that fun.
Wow. Think that on her page there are people that have been commenting certain stuff and all that. And this is my opinion. This is really truly my opinion. This is one of the reasons why I truly just don't gravitate towards Lerato Nxumalo. And remember, I didn't know Lerato Nxumalo like that. As I'm saying, I've never even seen her act in anything at all.
Well, I did see her in Bad Influences. I think I did for a second. I had to remind myself, but I did. So, what are you saying?
I've never watched a full Lerato Nxumalo vlog. I've seen some of her videos, and that's fine. She's a very beautiful girl, but the way that she actually handled the whole situation with Sims, right? That's what actually no. And I think there was an issue between her and Grace Monjana, because I've been following Grace Monjana. Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's when I actually got to know about her, and there were people that were obviously and there were people that were obviously Lerato Nxumalo, and there were people that were Grace. But at that point, like, you could see that Grace was really doing for herself. Not like maybe anything that you would say, maybe there's a man that's baking that or anything like that. And I saw that there was a lot of back and forth with trust and belief, babes. The moment that you are in the public eye, you belong to the public.
Child, you should shout it for the people at the back because I don't think they heard what you said. You receive the blessings of fame, you should take its problems with it. That's how life works.
And no matter how much people may try to come out here and try justify it, may try run away from the fact, may try do this and that, you can never run away from that. The only time that you will want people not to know about you is if you remain yourself compromitted.
Go private, no one will have anything to say about your life, but you can't because that's where your bread and butter is. Then, even when people go to a job, sometimes they have to deal with bosses and work environments that aren't okay. There are good sides and bad sides to the job, right? And you just take it in because you have a purpose and you focus on the goal and you get in how you get it and get out and leave the rest of the world to deal with the issues. But trying to lecture people on how they should behave in public platform and how they should think, calling them pigs and beneath you.
And trust and believe, even the people that you have around you, they will still have an opinion about you. The difference is that
Thank you, ma'am.
they're not gonna comment about it, so maybe you may not see it,
Mm-hmm. Tell them.
or we're not gonna blog about it, or they're not gonna blog about it because perhaps maybe they're not bloggers. Now, what is a blogger's job? This is my job. If I see something that is trending, if I see something that I believe people will be interested in, I just talk about it. The previous video, if you watch it, I talk about it. I talk about how
All right.
that people would actually love to watch this. I truly, honestly know that there are people that are sick out there, and maybe there are people that see it and they're just fixated on the rato or on someone and their happiness. But majority of the time, I don't even want to lie. People are too busy with their lives.
Thank you. It's like the spotlight effect, where is it spotlight effect? Yeah, I think it's called that. The spotlight effect, where you see when you walk in public, around people, when you're around people, everyone in their minds is thinking of themselves and how they look, how they sound, what they said, what happened. Everyone is in their heads about things about themselves. They're not really caring and looking at you. So you might go with the outfit and maybe you don't feel like it's matching. And then you're thinking, oh, they're looking at me, they're judging me, they're thinking that this outfit ain't matching and da da da. No, they're not. They are thinking of themselves and looking at themselves the same way that you're looking at you. So this entitlement or delusion that everyone is looking at me and waiting to judge me and they care so much and da, 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 da. No, especially on the internet, people come for escapism. And sometimes the escapism is brutal and mean, right? Some people just project how they felt the whole day onto you, onto your comment section. And it's sad and it's whack. And probably can do nothing about it. But it's their opinion and it's part of the game, it's part of the fame, it's part of the public publicity. And once they do that, they let it go and let it go on you. They go home and think about their lives and all the things that they should be thinking about their lives, their mindset, everything about them, not you. So this delusional that people are orbiting around you and everyone is thinking about you constantly, absolutely not. Yeah, maybe you need to be checked out.
People are too busy with their own lives. If they are scrolling and they come across something, 1,000% they may comment here and there, but I doubt that there's anybody that will be sitting and believe she's so happy. Oh, happiness sickens me. Oh my gosh, I need to. I doubt.
And envious. Envious.
I
That's what she
literally
said.
doubt. Like I literally doubt. Like that's me. I literally doubt that. Like I literally doubt. People are not even fixating on Beyonce. Like
Yeah, she's been dropping the millions followers. I don't know. I don't know nothing about Beyonce Ndakuru.
trust and believe. I doubt. Like okay, for me, maybe there's seekers out there, but I it
The seekers are only 10%. Of course, there'll be a madman in the market. Of course, there'll be one, two, three, five madmen in the market.
I understand that she was upset. Perhaps maybe there's something that happened that triggered her, but
Yeah, and she looked like she was directing all that energy and that video to one specific person. It seemed like, or two.
for her to word it the way that she worded it, it says a lot about her.
Thank you. That's what I said. I said maybe she's projecting.
That's my personal opinion. So when people are commenting positively, that's fine. If you're
Yeah, yeah. That's okay. You don't hear come with a 6 minute video when that happens.
I'm so there, that's fine. But if people comment negatively, then that's not fine. That's them being jealous. That's them being beneath you.
And pigs.
Even makes sense.
In
Honestly,
her universe, where she's the main character.
that's the question that I have. In what universe does that even make sense? I don't like, and this is coming from somebody that is the most blogged about blogger in this whole entire country. There's nobody that is a blogger that
She is? Oh, wow.
has been blogged about more than me.
Oh. Oh, you're talking about yourself. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, sure.
If you go to the videos, mind you, Mina, there was even a whole, I don't want to talk about it, but a whole situation where people would actually talk and actually target to say, let's go and do this and that. And I never sat down for a single day and felt, oh yeah, maybe these people are just jealous. I think, okay, there's hatred there, weird behavior, sure. But for the most part, I was like, they know that when they talk about your queen, they get views. So it's all about the views. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah, we do understand what you're saying. And I guess I'm gonna have to go because now it's going to other territories. Sure. So that's it for Lerato, whatever, whatever, whatever. And you all heard. I've given my opinion. What do you think? Comment down below. How do you feel? And don't be mean, guys. Don't be mean, okay? I won't come shouting at you because I don't care and don't give an F. But I would like for us to have a safe space to share our opinions without putting others down. You're not beneath me, you're not above me, we are equal. Okay? We experience life in different uh in very unique and different perspectives, but that doesn't mean that you have to be mean or I have to be mean about your own perspective. And whatever it is, what it is for you, it is what it is for me. And yeah, let's be cool, let's be chill. Yeah, that's it. Let me go. Bye bye.